Okay, I'm not a happy camper right now. I had recorded this entire video, um, but while it was uploading to YouTube, I went ahead and permanently deleted it before it finished uploading. So naturally, the video did not upload. So I am everything I'm saying in this video I've said before, but now I'm going to say it perfectly because I get to redo it. So this is my second haul, but it is not of a specific location. It is a time frame from Record Store Day, which was a few weeks ago, to a venture I had with a couple of my friends to a couple different places. But I will start out with the things I got on Record Store Day, which was, like I said, a few weeks ago. I went to 3 record stores in Louisville. I went to um, Better Days East, Great Escape, and Guest Room Records. Um, and I went to them in that order. And believe it or not, I was looking for a specific Record Store Day exclusive vinyl. It was of MJ Lenderman's Live and Loose live album. I've loved that record for probably a year now. It's my favorite thing that MJ Lenderman has released. I think he sounds great live, the best live. I would love to see him live, and I think getting that record um, would be the closest thing I'd get to being able to see that guy live. But unfortunately, I did not find it. If it was anywhere, it would have been in guest rooms. But um, guest rooms was packed. There was a line outside, and their prices are the worst. Actually, the worst, and they're getting worse too. But um, yeah, their prices are outrageous. I didn't even get anything there, and I usually do at least one. But like one record for $25. Like, come on, are we serious? But I only got 2 records on Record Store Day, and they were both from Better Days East. They're probably my favorite child of the 3 record stores, but all of it was like $28, I think. Um, which I got 2 records for $28. That's way better than getting 1 record for 25. Like, good good thing. It's a good bargain, but whatever. But yeah, 2 records. First one that caught my eye was Derek and the Dominoes, Eric Clapton. Um, what was it called? Sorted Love Songs. It doesn't even say on the front. Oh, um, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. And believe it or not, Layla is on this album. It's a great song, especially the outro. Everybody knows. But yeah, this is a double LP. Um, uh, I really love this album. My highlights on it would probably be I Looked Away. Bell Bottom Blues is really great. I Am Yours is really great. The cover of Little Wing from Jimi Hendrix is really, really great. And Dark and the Dominoes, you got Eric Clapton, you got Duane Allman, crazy. You don't even have to look at the credits to see that Duane plays on this album because you can just tell by the way he plays and his tone. It's very recognizable. It gives a whole new feeling on these songs. There's so much energy in the music. You can tell they're having a great time. All of them are high. They're having a great time. Um, Eric Clapton um, is sort of the front man, so of course it's going to be bluesy, um, and it just sounds really great. It's rusty, it's dirty, um, but it's not that weird whitewashed blues. Um, it actually sounds like great. It sounds really, really good. Um, they all play really, really good, but yeah, two discs, a lot of really, really great songs. Their jams are really cool too, and I love the album art too. And that's just a bunch of stuff on the floor. And then it's a gatefold too, and the gatefold is a bunch of photos taken. There's a bunch. A few of my favorites is this one of Duane Allman. I love his facial hair. It's nuts. Um, there's this other one where is it? Oh my god, this guy's armpit stains right here. You see, insane. I don't even know who that is, but yeah, really great album. Um, I've never really connected to it, the entire record. I've connected to a couple songs like Bell Bottom Blues, but yeah, really great listen. Check it out if you like that folk rock bluesy stuff like Allman Brothers and maybe some Neil Young and whatever. Um, but next album, the album that I think is better than Derek and the Dominoes, Hurdy Gritty Man by Donovan. Um, I'd never listened to the album before I bought it. This was $8. Derek and the Dominoes was 20. I had never even heard the song "Hurdy Gritty Man," and that's one of Donovan's like most famous songs that he's done. But apparently Jimmy Page played on it. I googled that. That's a lie. I don't know who actually played on it, but it wasn't Jimmy Page. Um, the bassist for Led Zeppelin, Philly Joe Jones, Philip Joe Jones. I might be thinking of the jazz drummer. Wait, okay. John Bonham, Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, and something Joe Jones. Phil Jones? I don't know. But he plays on this record too, I'm pretty sure. Um, there are a lot of great songs on this. There's a lot of flute. Donovan's voice is really mystical. He's like, it's not psychedelic. It's like weird orchestra, like wind. It's like kind of windy, you're outside. It's kind of windy. You're near water. There's no water in the record, but you could kind of hear it when you listen to the music. You kind of think of water, so it kind of makes you, especially the album cover. Album cover helps a whole lot. The album cover is weird. Like I don't, it's not one of my favorites compared to Mellow Yellow, which I talked about in my last video or last record haul. But I talked about, or I got Mellow Yellow. I love the album cover on that. This one is just very okay to me. Um, but yeah, some of my favorites. Hurdy Gurdy Man is pretty good, but I like Jennifer Juniper better. I like the River Song too. A Sunny Day is amazing. I love that song. The flute on that one also is huge. The Sun is a Very Magic Fellow. I love the way John, or what's his name? I love the way Donovan sings the chorus. The sun is a very magic fellow. Sun away. Oh, yeah, I love that song. But my favorite part about this album is probably the flute. But yeah, great album. That's him right there. That's Donovan, young Donovan. This was, what was it, 1970 something, 1977. I don't know, but yeah, that was a great album. But that's all I got for Record Store Day. The venture I did with my friends to Half Price Books. We went to Half Price Books. I don't go to Half Price Books a whole lot, so I knew I needed to get a few things. I didn't like break my wallet though, so um, and that was the first time because I got two things from my girlfriend. I got her a record. I got her a Mamas and the Papas record. I think it was their debut. All of them sitting in the bathtub. That album cover, and I got her Tears for Fears album. I forgot what it was, but it was like two things, and then there's two opposite backgrounds in it that are kind of contrasting each other. Um, yeah, I got her that. And that was the first time that I ever got someone. I got someone a record and not myself a record. Because usually when I buy someone else a record, I get me a record too. But I didn't do that this time. I only got two CDs. I got um, Blood on the Tracks by Bob, and look at that photo of him. I've never seen that photo of him in my entire life. Old, or not old. He's like 30s, I think. Um, yeah, this is the mid 70s. His blood on the tracks. He's got his eye bags, his long nose, his short lips, and his little eyes, and his sweaty hair. He's very sweaty. But I'm not going to talk about blood on the tracks a whole lot. I'll leave that for another video. But it's not. I haven't really connected with Blood on the Tracks yet. It hasn't happened yet. I've listened to it in full a few times, actually a bunch of times. It's a great morning album too, not just because there's a song called "Meet Me in the Morning" in it, but yeah, I've never. It's not one of my favorite Dylan records. I've never had a really profound admiration. Is that how you say it? Admiration? Admiration? Dude, I'm losing it. Admiration? Admire. I don't admire this record a whole lot like his others, but it's still really good. I love Idiot Wind, whatever, da 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 da. Tangled Up in Blue is okay to me, to be honest. I love Simple Twist of Fate. You're a Big Girl Now is like better than Simple Twist of Fate to me. Um, and Shelter No, Buckets of Rain is cool too. But I love this. I do love this album. It's just not one of my favorites. But I got it on CD because I don't see official Bob CDs out in the wild a whole lot. And it was only like $7. But yeah. And then I got a Beatles compilation 62 to 66. They had the blue one there too, but I didn't want to get it because this is what I've heard less of is that their earlier work. So I wanted to check it out more. I'd be forced to listen to it, you know. But it goes through their debut album, Please Please Me, I think. And it goes into a little bit of Revolver, like two songs of Revolver, Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby, which are honestly like my two least favorite songs off Revolver, I think. I think. But um sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I got this compilation. It's 2 discs and it was really cheap. Like it was a great deal. Um yeah, it's 2 discs. See, this is a photo of them all at the gate with kids and whatever. But yeah, it's got disc one starts with "Love Me Do," "Please Please Me" off their debut, and it goes into like Beatles for Sale with 8 Days a Week, um, and "I Want to Hold Your Hand," which is or "All My Loving" is with Meet the Beatles, and then the last few songs of disc one goes into Help a little bit, and then disc two opens with Help, the song, and then it has a few singles too, like Day Tripper and Paperback Writer, and it goes through a lot of Rubber Soul. There's like 6 Rubber Soul songs on disc two, which is honestly a lot. But Rubber Soul is great. Luckily, I like Rubber Soul, and this compilation is very good. I'm glad I got it. I don't have a Beatles CD anyways, so yeah, I really don't. I really don't. But on that note, after we went to Half Price Books, um, we went to Barnes and Noble, and I got Ram. I don't have this on vinyl. I would love to have it on vinyl, but I'm glad I have it on CD. I really love this album. Ram On, the song is one of my favorite Paul McCartney songs. I love the ukulele. I think it's beautiful. Too Many People is really great too. Heart of the Country, love that song. Um, Monkberry Moon Delight, known to be weird. Um, Long Haired Lady, love that song. Backseat of My Car, love that song. Uncle Albert, love that song. Me and my girlfriend love Uncle Albert and Admiral Halsey, love that song. Um, but yeah, Ram, got that, awesome, super cool. And then my friend gave me his Burnt Jonathan Richman and Modern Lovers CD. You've got Modern Lovers stuff like Roadrunner and Astral Plane and Girlfriend and I'm Straight, bunch of my favorite songs off of it, and you've got solo Jonathan Richman songs like "Important to Your Life," "Morning of Our Lives," and whatever. I'm losing time. I love you. Bye bye.